I worked for Barlow Solicitors, which are a top 100 law firm. If you're going for a placement, I'd really recommend doing it. My name is George and I'm studying law with business on the Pembrun campus. In year one, we did a course of legal foundations. In a team, you do a mock tribunal. I was a researcher, and the research that I had to do for that ended up being really useful for my placement when I was preparing a bundle for Winchester Court, which I ended up getting to attend. The main reason for doing my placement was to understand if law was really for me. I'd never done anything in a big law firm and see how the teams actually operate together. How to do all of the actual court applications, the bundling and building case files is something you don't get to do at uni. The most challenging aspect of my placement was confidence. You had to talk in front of a big room of people. I was invited down to Bournemouth University to give a talk about my placement as well. I lacked confidence to do that at the start, but through a lot of networking and things like that, you slowly gain that confidence. Barlow were fantastic. They organised young junior lawyers networking events all the time. One of my favourite ones was going to the Bombay Gin Distillery and getting to have some fancy cocktails. We also did volunteering at a charity called The Lighthouse. There are loads of networking events. A lot of the firms really push that because law is about being good with people. I sort of regret not going to more of it. Before my placement, I wasn't a 9-to-5 person. Especially down in Cornwall, we live on campus, whereas for my placement it was full-time for 14 months. So you get in the habit of waking up early, and I've definitely kept that with me now. My placement has been really valuable because I have managed to secure my graduate job with Barlow. They are sponsoring me for my SQEs, and they have offered me a training contract as well. But also talking with some of the more senior members, it's invaluable, especially for training contracts and your SQEs. Law and business as a whole, the business side of things is really attractive to law firms and to clients. It gives you a whole load of skills you didn't think you'd need as a lawyer, rather than just being able to memorise the law. I think it's excellent to put yourself in a different environment from university, but also to build a whole load of skills in your network, and it's such a good way to find out if law is for you.